Hey everybody, what's up? What's happening? How's life? How's it going? Um, it's been an interesting day today so far, from the presidential debates to the new season. So let's get right into it. So I kind of looked a few things over already. There is some amazing things that you can buy, especially this. I don't care about any of it except for this dog right here. Like, my gosh, is this epic? Like, there was a previous one. I think it was the white snow dog, the husky that came out of nowhere, just like this guy does, and I was like, oh, that's stupid. That's retarded. Why does it do that? But this one, I think, makes it even better that the fact that it comes out of like this portal, because this is a literal demon dog, and my gosh, does this just look amazing and brutal? And I love brutal finishing moves. So, if you guys are looking for a new one, I recommend getting this solely because of the dog. I don't really care about the other stuff, like the calling card. That looks pretty cool too. The emblem, the charm, like they're all right. Even this guy, he like it's just like it's good. It's just not the reason you buy it. You buy it for this dog alone, and it looks like it's worth it too. Oh my gosh. I personally don't really see myself buying the battle pass. I was skimming over this, and one, the main character, um, she's not my favorite. Like she's the main for this season, and I'm just like, I don't really like her that much. And then the new guy too, like him. He's okay. There was nothing about this that was like, oh my gosh, I need to buy this season. So personally, I think I'm gonna skip it. One of the things that did stand out that if you do end up buying the season, this will make it worth it, in my opinion, is these. You can get these. There are three of them that I saw, and I'm gonna go through them with you guys. Um, well, let's just listen to them. Like that just sounds that I love that. It's the I think it's the original Modern Warfare 2, and then or Modern Warfare 1, and then Modern Warfare 2, which just sounds awesome as well, and then Modern Warfare 3, obviously. Like those are just they're super fun. I don't know what they're for. I think they're when you get in vehicles, you can listen to that sound and like change it for you. And then there's another one. This one was actually kind of interesting. They have the hip hop edition. So you know the TikTok song. We got the and then this one. So I think that from what I understand is you can listen to these like when you get into your vehicle, you know, there's always that sound that makes it like super hardcore sound while you're driving. I think that's what you can change that to have one of these playing instead. And yes, I did call this the TikTok song. I realize that's not what it's called, but I'm not that big into this kind of music. My kind of hip hop is more Lecrae, KB. If you haven't heard of those guys, definitely check them out. But so because TikTok is what introduced me to this song, this will forever be to me the TikTok song. And then there was another one. Like the vehicle was okay. There was no guns that was like, oh my gosh, this is spectacular. Oh, there was one watch too that was pretty cool, which we'll get to in just a second. Here was the other one though. And I guess because Black Ops is coming out, like they just launched the alpha and everything, they decided that they wanted to bring in the Black Ops soundtrack. Which the Adrenaline one sounds pretty cool too. I'd either do the Adrenaline or the Modern Warfare one, personally. And then this last one. So yeah, Those are the soundtracks, and they're really cool. The fact that you can play, like choose the sound that you listen to while you're driving, I think is really cool. Especially if you can pick multiple and like have it like them go over each other, kind of like as if you were actually putting in your own like CD into the vehicle, or like playing from your phone or something. I think that's really cool. I like that additional feature. Really fun. Two of them are free, so again, or is it all three of them? Hold up, now I gotta double. Nope, all three of them are free. So again, I'm not really an advocate for the new season of buying it. If you do, then that's okay. Like if you like this character, go for it. I don't. I just. Oh wait, is that the same character? I think it is. I don't like her. The soundtracks are free. So as you're leveling up, you're gonna get them anyways. Um, None of the skins I'm like the only skin I'm like yes is this one, and again it's free. The other gun skins are just like okay. I do like his skin. He's one of my favorite characters too, but it's like this alone is not worth it to buying the entire season. Oh, there was another one. I totally missed this one the first time I was going through it. Let's listen to it. I love this. I love EDM, man. This is so much fun. Dude, this is great. I love this. Oh yeah. Oh yes. I love all three. I really hope now that I just saw the EDM, I really hope that you can pick more than one to play while you're driving around, because that is yes. This EDM one is my favorite so far. And then I'm looking for the one watch skin that I thought was really cool, but I might have passed it. Oh no, there it is. Okay. This is the only thing that I like from the new season, and even still, like as awesome as that looks, I still don't think that this new season is that great. Like I wouldn't purchase it just for this watch. But that's just my opinions. What do you guys think on the new season so far? Like, is there any gun skin that you're like, yes, maybe you guys actually do like these characters? What are your opinions? I will say this vehicle looks epic, but again, not really worth it in my opinion. So those are my thoughts on the new season Battle Pass. And the only thing that's in the store that I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the new store. Like that one is the recommendation for me for this season. Is that one pack? Also, what's up, Ed? Oh, I don't think that you're
I'm watching.
okay. Let me know when you're done. I'm gonna mute myself. I take it that means that you finished it.
I finished watching and now I'm just kind of looking.
So I searched through everything. There's only one thing that I really think is worth the buy, and that's the in the store, the Undead Forces. The Battle Pass itself, I'm not the biggest fan of. The only things that I like from the Battle Pass are the things that are free. with the exception of one vehicle and one watch.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna go to vehicles because I want to see if you can set up this to be multiple soundtracks per vehicle. No, I think it's only one, but you can do it for each a different one for each vehicles. Okay, so that's pretty cool.
Ooh, that looks good.
So I don't know if you got into the soundtrack, but oh my gosh, I love the EDM soundtracks. Like it's just Skrillex and I don't remember who the other guy was that they had for the EDM soundtrack, but my gosh, the Oop songs
Oh
are
my gosh, wait, hang on, I forgot. I go to audio. I always turn my music volume all the way down.
because you know how like when you get into vehicles, you hear like it plays some music. Now you can choose what it plays.
Oh, I know what it is.
Mm.
Alright, hold on. Don't mind me, just watching.
Yeah,
I'd almost get it just for that. Oh, it's free anyways.
it's free. Yeah, no, like I said, the only
Don't
things
mind me,
that I
just
like
watching.
from this are the free
Picking
things.
over soft top it. Alright, let's see. Assault rifle. What is this? Subsonic automatically? What a weird gun. That'll be interesting to see.
Shoot, I drive around the map just so that way I can listen to this.
I like the switch. Nice gun.
I've never heard of this guy, so I don't know who he is. But man, the song that they picked for him is really good.
Oh my, wait, what? Oh my god, oh, that brings back the memories.
Which one?
I went to Black Ops pack and I was like, what do you mean?
Oh yeah, the Black Ops pack.
And I went Black Ops 2 Adrenaline. Oh my god, the amount of times I've heard that. Like the amount of times I've heard that track is just out of this world. That was a throwback and a half.
Yeah.
That was the first. That was when I first got my PS3.
The throwback from me was Modern Warfare. I hadn't like the Modern Warfare one. I love.
Hey, I'm gonna go back to Modern Warfare. Let me listen to that one.
Like I'm so glad they did this because this is gonna make it so much more fun now. Like every time we get into a vehicle.
That's hilarious, dude. I love this. Hang on, I gotta keep going. There it is. Oh, I've never heard that in forever.
No, right?
Oh. Alright, which one is this one? This is Block On, okay. Back on track. Oh my god, that skin for the crossbow.
I know, but it's one of the free things. I'm just like, why did they put all the really cool stuff in the free thing? Like, you want to sell this, but they put the free stuff in the the coolest stuff in the free, and I'm just like, I'm okay with it because that means I'm like, I'm not gonna like try to get money to buy this, but it was a little poor of a decision for them.
Dude, I love Tiesto. You've never heard of Tiesto?
I've never heard of them. No. I've heard Skrillex. I've never heard them. But man, I love this right here.
Let me see if I can. I don't know. So let me look them up, see if I can see any of their like famous songs that you would know. Because I've heard them before. Tiesto, Club Life, and Business.
The only things that aren't free that I'm like, ooh, I love this. Actually, the helicopter's pretty cool too. Are the last vehicle and a watch that's really late game too. 92. Those are the only two things I'm like, ooh, yes, this like those are really cool. But even still, two things for the battle pass is just not worth it for me. I don't think I'm gonna try to get money to buy the battle pass. I think I'm just gonna let this one fade away like I did with season 5.
Oh my god, that skin. That looks sick.
That one's okay too, actually.
Skins are nice, but I have too many. So I
Right.
feel you. Oh, are you talking about? You're talking about the watch that's
Yeah.
holographic?
Yeah, I do think that's really cool, but it's not worth buying the battle pass, in my opinion.
Well, I know that's the thing. The really nice MP5. Guess what? I have an anime MP5. I
Yeah,
don't need it.
no, I would never switch any of my anime stuff, except for the one that I have for the American. I'd never switch that one either. But then the last truck on 100, like that one is really cool too. But I'm again two things for the entire battle pass. Hmm.
Nope. If I had enough money to buy something, I would just buy the anime truck anyways.
Yeah, I'd buy the American
Oh,
truck, so there's that.
oh, that's the battle pass. Never mind.
Also, have you looked at
Undead
the store yet? Because
Forces.
there's a thing in the store that is amazing, and like I think is the only thing that's really worth buying out of this season so far.
What, your Hellhound?
Yeah!
I
Doesn't that
saw it
just
right
look
away.
so amazing? I'm like, I didn't like how the white husky came out of nowhere, but like it works so well for this hellhound.
Yeah, well, because I mean, shoot, in the Black or in the zombies mode, Hellhounds would come out of nowhere anyways.
Yeah. And so like I'm just like, oh yes. And then do pair this hellhound with Nikto, my favorite character, and oh my gosh, would this be terrifying?
Ooh.
But yeah, no, everything else I'm just like, eh, eh.
Oh, I get to claim a bundle. Sick. What do I get? I forget to look at them before I claim them. Oh, there we go.
Notice me.
Oh, there we go. Aw.
Oh, I forgot that
These,
you had
these
the bird.
bunnies are cute. Yeah, I do have the bird. Why do I have the bird? Isn't the bird a normal skin? Doesn't everyone have the bird?
Uh,
Oh, I have my other guy out. Is that what you're talking about?
yeah,
Yeah. My girl has the doggy. Well, my guy has the bird because he seems like the type who would have a bird.
he does. The bird fits that character. That's why I like with Nikto, that hellhound would fit him so well. Like if I could, I would put Nikto with that hellhound. So as soon as speaking of which, I have an interview on October 14th. I know that's 2 weeks away, but like I'm happy I have an interview. It gives me something to look forward to.
What's your interview about?
It's with In and Out.
Cool.
Yeah. So I will be able to if everything it's going to be a Zoom meeting, so it'll be really interesting how that goes. Because it'll probably end up being on my phone because I don't have anything that has a camera that's attached to a computer. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how that goes. Um,
Well,
but I'm looking forward to this interview.
fair enough.
It gives me like something to not be depressed about.
I feel you. All right, let's do it.
Okay. I'm really looking forward to seeing the subway because apparently the subway is a no fight zone. So when the subway's there, like it won't leave if people are shooting like fighting.
I don't get it. Oh, I get it. What do you mean by subway? I get it.
Yeah.
No, I mean like it was very like I knew what the subway was, but I was like, what do you mean it won't leave? And then I realized you meant like the train.
Yeah. I love your new calling card and emblem, by the way.
know. There is only one.
You know, I'm kind of disappointed. I was really looking forward to the debates being a comedy show, and Trump just annihilating Biden. I was a little let down.
Yeah, I really was too.
Like, I don't know. I think I was talking with my parents when I got home, and I think that they had to have given, like, put Biden on some new medication, as well as like, done some training, in order to get him where he is.
Maybe, but they weren't exactly the toughest questions I've ever heard.
That's true.
So it like I mean, I don't know. I agree, but I also think that it's like, oof.
Oh.
Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Like, I think it was a mixture of preparation and some new medication that he was on, because like, with everything that we've seen from Joe Biden recently, I don't think that he normally would have been able to actually not get confused.
Maybe, I don't know. I think Trump made it easy for him to like cover up his bad spots. I think.
See, because I was talking with my parents, and me and my dad were, and my mom were all talking, and my dad said a point, and so I was trying to like jump in, and I was just like, oh no, let me say something, let me say, okay, and I kept on, and I was interrupting him, and then when I finally was like, okay, fine, you go, my dad was like, wait, no, I lost my train of thought. And so I realized, wait, I bet you that's what Trump was trying to do. He was trying to, like, confuse Joe Biden so that way he would lose his train of thought and prove that he just wasn't capable of being able to handle the amount of questions that he would get as an actual world president and world leader.
You're clear to engage all targets.
You can't kill me.
Dropping into the AO.
That's a kill.
There's people here. There's people here.
Are you okay?
I killed one of them. The other one just landed.
Is he coming to you, or is he going
I don't know
somewhere
where
else?
he went. I lost him.
I didn't want to do that.
Shoot, I don't know where he went.
He may have ran away, but also I turned music up too much.
Ooh, 50. Are you fighting, or is that someone else?
Someone else.
Okay.
I saw it.
Hey,
I saw
how's
it.
it going?
Pretty good. How are you guys doing?
Not too bad. Did you see the debates at all, or hear any of it?
Oh, what a joke, man. Oh,
I was
on both
so
sides.
disappointed. I was expecting Trump to annihilate Joe Biden, and that's just not at all how it went.
He made a fool of himself. Oh my gosh, they both were so dumb.
I think Joe Biden won it, but only because of the fact that he side-skirted all of the answers, and because of the fact that Trump was not letting him actually answer.
Oh my
the
god,
questions.
what did you think of when they were like, Trump, do you denounce white supremacy, and gave him a loaded question?
I was really
And then-
disappointed with that. I thought that he could have
Yeah.
answered that actually, like, because he's actually gone on record saying that he does not like support. Right here, right there.
But even then, like, because Biden was like, yeah, what do you think about it? And Trump was like, the left is terrible. Like, oh my god.
See, the problem is he answered the question, but the thing is he answered it in such a weak manner that, it was basically yes, but, and then, like, he continued to talk about it. But
He didn't even say. he didn't say yes or no. He basically just sidestepped the whole thing, dude.
No, he said yes, but he said yes and then but. Like, and that was the problem, was that he only said yes. If, like, he actually... Oh, whatever, I'll just take this. The way he should have answered it, in my opinion, is he should have said, yes, I denounce white supremacy, but you can't only look at white supremacy, you should also look at the other side of the spectrum, and that's also wrong. Like, you can't deny just one, you have to disenounce both of them. And that's the way, like, he could have...
Trump ain't gonna say that.
I know
yeah.
a couple other states are actually starting to go from red to yellow and blue to yellow. Because people are, like, it was such a joke, man. It was, like, ridiculous.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be a cakewalk for Trump, where he was basically gonna walk all over Joe Biden, and Joe Biden wasn't gonna be able to actually talk and have an actual, like, debate and be able to maintain a single stream of anything.
It's literally Biden being Biden on stage and then Trump throwing, like, a tantrum the whole time.
Yeah, I think I was saying this to Ed right before you got on, is when I got home, me and my dad were talking with my mom, and my dad made a point, and so I was like, so then me and my dad kept going back and forth, and I was like, wait, let me talk, let me say something real quick. And then when I finally was like, okay, fine, Dad, you say what you want to say. And then he was like, wait, I lost my train of thought. I'm coming.
Yeah.
I see him.
Yeah, no, our country is screwed, no matter what. Trump made it, like, just how clear how ridiculous he is, and Biden made it just how clear how no balls he had. What a joke, man.
We're pretty far out. Behind you, though.
Okay. And so I think that's, but what I think that's what Trump was trying to do, is he was just trying to confuse Joe Biden to prove that he couldn't handle actual questioning from, like if he was the world leader, and like people were talking to him like that. But the problem is that Joe Biden was able to actually bind you. I broke his armor.
Trump started arguing with the guy hosting the debate.
Dude, how?
And then
how did you do that?
Like,
he literally, how did he survive?
He had one shot.
I literally hit him, and it said I didn't hit him. I don't even understand that. I'm sorry. Daniel, what were you saying?
Trump, I don't think he was trying to confuse. He went in there, like, just as blabbering as always. He didn't have a plan.
It's entirely possible, but, like, that wouldn't have been a bad idea because of the fact that Joe Biden is notorious for not being able to actually have an actual conversation where he holds a good, like, a clear train of thought. And so if that was his strategy, then it backfired on him completely, and he just
because it was literally just like no balls dude versus blabbering angry man. Like, literally, there's no content to it.
There was like none. Joe Biden side-skirted almost every single question, but just because Trump could not interrupt him, it ended up like completely going against Trump.
What a joke! Our country's screwed, dude.
Like, at least with Trump, he was giving actual, like, answers, but even again, because of the fact that he couldn't shut up.
He wasn't even doing answers. He was doing what Ed does when Ed tries to convince you to do stuff in Magic.
He was answering most of the questions. He answered. It's just that
Daniel knows how to piss me off, he's like, listen, I'm gonna insult Ed's candidate and Ed at the same time, using the same thing against him, and I'm like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, what the fuck did I do to you today? Jesus Christ! Oh!
No, I didn't mean
Ed and his candidate. I'm like, oh my god, what did I do? You're like, this is exactly what Ed does, because he's an asshole too. Both assholes. And they all both. And I'm like, what?
No. And make it in the way because you're very good at convincing people of things, and you're really okay. Not all the time, Ed, but the reason I reference Magic is because when you want to win in Magic, and you know it's not the right move, you're good at talking a big game and making yourself seem very knowledgeable, and kind of making yourself the most intimidating presence around, and knowledgeable as well. And so it's you're with new Magic players or people who don't know you super well. They'll be like, oh, that is a good thing, or you can use authority even if you're straight BSing. And so what I'm trying to say is, like, what Trump was doing, right? Like, none of them were even good answers. Like, literally none. He was doing, like, basically what Ed does when we play Magic. And you don't do this all the time, Ed, and I don't, like, because I've done it too. Like, basically when we're trying to convince Jeremy who to attack, and it's both, like, a lose-lose. And we're both, like, giving reasons, but, like, we don't actually have...
Again.
Anyway.
What? I'm coming.
I don't think Trump had any actual content to his debate at all. And I don't think Biden did either. I think it was just a shit show.
I think they're over there, but I'm not 100% sure, but I thought I heard something. Maybe not. I don't see him.
Should have done that. Shoot.
I think I'm kind of... Okay. I'm really hoping that... With the debate, okay, because, like, you know how I always, like,
It's on top, I think.
crap on Trump and crap on Biden?
Yeah.
I
By
feel
the way,
like
I do feel your sentiment. I was just
Like,
yeah,
I'm
was
hoping that he
joking.
made enough of a fool of himself for other people to be, like, not, like, as vehemently, like, defending Trump, because, like, they're like, oh, he's actually kind of crazy, too. I'm hoping that this debate makes it pretty clear.
Yeah.
You've got gas moving in.
I think it'll just... this debate definitely was not the way that I was expecting. Like, I was honestly expecting it to be like a comedy show where Joe Biden just makes a fool of himself and Trump basically, like, outlines the fact that he's making a fool of himself.
No, instead they both made fools of themselves.
Yep. Where...
Those are the
I don't
guys
know
that want to
where
lead
you're
our
shooting.
country.
I got him down. He's right here.
Okay.
People are gonna vote for those guys.
How many?
Me sitting here gonna vote for him. Just kidding.
I mean, I'm still gonna vote for Trump. I just think that
I
he did not
will.
win
So
this
hang on.
debate.
You got to realize I know that Trump doesn't use his words very well, but I also think that, like, policy wise, I agree with him on almost everything.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna vote for him. I realize that Trump sucks at a lot of things, but I
Also,
agree with
like
his
I
policies.
don't know how to say it. Like, one, I don't really care that Biden, can't string a sentence together. Like, it's funny to make fun of for sometimes, but, like, honestly, like, I couldn't care less. It's just the fact that I'm like, he's a leftist, or like he only says things that appeal to leftism now. Even though if he was Joe Biden like 10 years ago, I probably would have said, nah, you know what, it's okay if he wins, I don't care. But like he only panders to the left now, except for today when he was like, also Law and Order, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I mean,
I did
I was
like
like-
the
I
fact
was
that
like-
Trump was all like, oh, you
just on
lost
the
the
other
radical
side.
left.
well, no, except that Trump, no, but that's what I'm saying, is that, like, well, yeah, but I'm on the other side, so if he's gonna pander to me, I'm, like, I mean, I don't know what else to say, like, that's the thing, is, like, I'm
See,
voting
Trump,
on policy.
This is one of the things that I've noticed
I
about
was
this debate.
tested by one. I was like, I thought Trump was better at arguing, and now I'm just like, is this how the other ones were? And I just wasn't paying attention because, like, he kind of sucked. Like, I was kind of
He's
embarrassed.
a giant man-child all the time.
Not all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
No.
He gave people McDonald's when they came to the White House, dude.
I mean, that's not really that big of a problem because the
Yeah.
original place that he was going to give them wouldn't do it, so he was just like, fine, we'll go to McDonald's or Burger
I'm
King.
confused. Why do you think that McDonald's is a bad thing?
Yeah, I also
Hold
think
on.
that it's
No,
better than what he was
now I'm
originally gonna
actually
give.
confused. What makes you think that, like, McDonald's is a downgrade?
Imagine going to the White House and knowing
Uh-huh.
that they always get, like, top-tier chefs, and then he's like, I fucking love McDonald's. Let's have McDonald's.
I'm okay with that. I won't lie. Like, I'd be like, sweet McDonald's at the White House.
I
As
don't
weird
know.
as that
I-
sounds, I
I-
don't have a problem
whatsoever.
with that.
Wait, he what?
He has no class whatsoever.
LOL. I hate
Yeah,
people that are
but I
elitist, classy people. I don't know. Like, You call
I don't
it
know why you guys
class.
are
I call it
defending him so much.
elitism.
I'm saying that like he lost
Wait,
the
what the
debate
hell?
tonight, but I'm saying that I still like his policies
No,
and
let
I'm
me
still
see it.
voting for
Let
him.
me see it.
Like I'll
That's
even
so
tell you
funny.
the stuff that I didn't like from him and the stuff that I did
Hey,
like.
I hated him during this debate. I was actually kind of mad.
Gas
Yeah.
is closing
I'll
in.
be honest with you. I was actually mad the entire time. But policy-wise and like stuff that he does wise, I have no problem with it.
You know how the Democrats, even though they don't necessarily agree with the left, but they go for it because it's not Trump? I think
Yeah.
you guys go for Trump just because he's not the left.
No, I agree with his stuff.
That's a slight truth to that. But also, I don't think you realize how
I think
much I
anybody that
actually
abandons-
like him, like as a person.
Be advised, there's an enemy team
Oh
hunting you.
no!
You want to go to the subway?
No, I don't know.
I just want
I
to.
like. Hang on. I get what you're saying, Daniel, but I also don't have the same view of politics as you do. You're like the guy who's like, where were the good old days when it was, like everyone was decent to each other, and I'm sitting here like, finally people are actually like, yeah, they're being assholes, but you know what? They were assholes before. They just lied to you and said that they weren't.
Remember that time you guys defended a man who couldn't say no to white supremacists?
I can't remember. No.
No. When did he say? No. What?
No, actually, I don't.
You're losing ground.
He didn't condemn white supremacy.
He
Are you
did.
talking about the statement where
He
he
said-
said
he
there
said
were
I
people
would.
on good, people are good on.
I can find the
good
exact
people on
quote
both
for you
sides?
guys. If you guys want me to.
Hard that time. We will
Shit,
Oh no, I
wait,
said
wait.
whatever because this guy killed me in a stupid way.
Which,
Yes, please do the
Which statement are you
entire-
talking about?
I'm sorry, baby girl. I didn't know you were there.
Which statement are you talking about?
I think he's talking about the one where he said there were good people on both sides, but that's not like if you actually listen to the whole thing, he did condemn white supremacy.
Alright, this is a direct quote.
Okay.
So, is he willing to condemn white supremacists and militias that are riling things up? And then he basically gives an example like in Kenosha and whatnot. And then Trump responded with, I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not the
What are
right
you
wing.
talking about tonight?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace. Okay, and then Biden's like, okay, well, do you condemn it? Like answer the question. And then he's like, and then Trump says, what do you want me to call them? Give me a name. Give me a name. And then he said, Proud Boys, stand back, stand by. But I'll tell you what, somebody's going to do something about Antifa and the left because it's not a right-wing problem. This is a left-wing problem. So no, he did not once say, I am against. Oh, and then he also did say there was good people on both sides. But that was a different thing.
That was
After a
different
white
thing.
supremacy rally in Charlottesville, Virginia.
But again, that one was taken out of context because he did condemn white supremacy in that one.
In this one, he couldn't answer a simple yes or no question condemning white supremacy.
I thought
Imagine.
he said yes still, though.
No.
I will admit, I thought he said yes and then continued on to talk about how the left was, everything that he's seeing is on the left.
No, he literally just dodged the question and started talking about the left. Just
Alright,
like what
well,
the
I will admit then that, that was, completely wrong on his part. And I don't know, again, I like I said before, I think that he could have worded that in such a better way, but, and I do, I thought at the time that he did say yes and then just was saying that the left. Also, if you want to join us, you can.
Oh, Call of Duty's updating right now.
Okay.
I had to delete another game off of my PS4 to download it too, which is really upsetting.
Gotta love it, don't you? But yeah, no, that. Like I said, there were definitely some problems that Trump had in this debate. Like he definitely did not.
I'm not even like I understand that you guys agree with him on some things, but I don't understand why you vehemently defend him.
I said that he lost this debate. How is that vehemently defending him? I mean, that's not really vehemently defending him, is it? If you say that he lost, like he could have done better, but he sucked in this debate. Is that really vehemently defending?
Anyway.
I mean, is it
if it
though?
really would make you feel better, I won't vote for him. Does that make you feel better?
Oh no, you
Because
guys.
I'm really
vote-
confused.
I say to vote your conscience.
Because like, what do you want from me? I'm gonna vote for him. I like him as a person. You can say what you want. I like that kind of a personality in a guy. Like,
You like
why do you think?
racism? And people who can't answer a simple yes or
swear
no
to God.
question.
See, I don't see him as a racist. Like, yes, that was stupid on his part. He should have just said yes. But I don't think that he's a racist just because of the fact that he was an idiot and didn't say yes.
Hey Ed, do you condemn white supremacy?
No, not in the slightest. I hope to God that there are no blacks in this country by the time that 2022 comes around. How do I say this? Oh, you know what? I don't care. You know, he was the one being an asshole. I really don't care. If he's gonna be an asshole to me, then I'm gonna be an asshole to him. Yeah, no.
I'm texting him. I'm gonna be like, why did you leave?
Battle Royale. Set a trap point for your team. Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Land here.
Alright, let's do it.
Hostile dropping into the area.
That was a weird glitch. What did you say to him?
That's all I say. If he's gonna be an asshole to me, which which I'm like, wow, okay. I mean, like, if he just wants to be an asshole to me this entire time, I'm just gonna say fuck off. Like, literally, the first thing that came out of his mouth was like, man, Ed, he really acted like Ed does all the time. Yeah, I really hate that. And I'm like, well, fuck you then.
What? How? I don't understand this game. There's two people in the big building. I don't understand why he left, though. Like, it's not like we were...
I'm pissed. The man fucking asked me, "What did you?" Yeah. As like, no, I'm pissed. I'm fucking mad. Being a complete asshole. Maybe that's why Trump didn't fucking say yes or no, because he knows that he's already said it a million times before, but because everyone is being an asshole to him, fucking mad now.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Earn your way out.
I am genuinely mad.
Lost the fight. Return to base.
Taking fire.
Your team can still buy you back if they have the money.
Getting hit.
They hit us hard that time. We will settle the score.
Like, he was saying that we were vehemently, like, defending Trump, and I was just like, both of us said that he lost this debate. You said that he sucked and you were disappointed in him. I said that Biden was able to hold himself together and that Trump shouldn't have interrupted so much. That it ruined Trump's, like, ruined the entire debate because Trump just couldn't not interrupt. And then when I said, wait, how are we vehemently supporting him? He didn't answer my question. Like, I honestly don't understand why he left. Like,
I know he left. He left because of me. Because he was asking an asshole question, so I replied with an asshole answer. That's how I am.
Honestly, like I was disappointed in Trump's answer, but like he is said on record many times that he does not support white supremacy. The fact that he's going to label the KKK as a terrorist group as it like goes to prove that he's not a white supremacist. The fact that again, in numerous times he has said that he doesn't condone white supremacists. Like he's done many things for the black community, many more things that benefit the black community than any Democrat has done in the past. Like I don't like I just don't understand why. Like I don't understand why he didn't couldn't just say no. He doesn't like he or yes he does condone white supremacy, but I also don't think that he's a white supremacist just because of the fact that he was an idiot on the way that he worded everything. Oh, whoops. I forgot to go to the search bar. That's exactly what I was about to look up too. I'm glad that you sent it. Uh, I don't understand why Daniel left. Like,
Because I did the same thing that Trump did. Daniel asked me the dumbest fucking question he could, and I got real pissed at him, and I was like, "You want me to fucking say like that I don't? What? What the fuck do you want from me? Do I? I fucking." If Trump answers it 100 times over and says it every single time, and then Joe Biden won't fucking answer one question, of course he's going to get mad and say it. Of course he's going to be like, the problem we have is on the other fucking side. Because it is!
Well, the funny thing is that the white supremacist groups were Democrats. Like, they
I don't care about history. I don't care about anything else. I care about today and now.
Yeah,
All
but
right?
like if you think about it,
I don't.
the way that Trump worded it by saying it's the left's fault and it's the left's problem, like that is him denouncing white supremacy because the left is what started white supremacy in the first place. So it's all the left's fault.
He said over and over.
Oh, I know.
I
know. I do.
When you ask him again, he's gonna get mad and say, "Why are you asking me again? I already said it. That's why I'll say it again." But every single time you fail to realize that he didn't denounce on Antifa. He said, "Oh, it's an idea." And no, fuck him. All right, man. Like no.
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
I'm mad. Like, I thought Daniel was better than that.
Oh, I missed it. Dang it.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch
What?
the skies.
Ah, didn't turn around fast
I
enough.
literally started shooting a guy before he landed, and he somehow killed me.
That's what happened to me the last game when the two people were in the big house. I literally shot first while they were dropping, and then I ran out to hit them, and they still killed me.
I might quit, dude.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Practice is over. The real fight begins now.
You know, I feel like what Daniel did is the exact problem that our country has with politics right now. Is that people, like, once they get offended or like in some way like an answer doesn't meet their satisfaction, they'll leave the conversation rather than actually continue it and defend their side or try to view the other people's opinions. Like, and I realize that Daniel isn't a leftist, but like that is literally the problem with American politics today. It doesn't matter what side you're on, like that's the problem with American politics today. What's the funniest part about that is that Daniel himself has said that he hates that that happens in politics today too, and yet he's the one that's doing it this time.
Well, he didn't leave because of that. He left because I said what I said.
Yeah, but it was a joke. You obviously are not literally.
It was not a
like,
joke. It was not a joke. It was sarcasm.
Same difference. I mean, I knew it wasn't actually what you thought.
How do I say this? Like, it was me being mad saying it. It was. I didn't say it as a joke. I said it very much to just prove a point.
But either way, like, it shouldn't have been taken with actual serious, like, seriousness. I don't know how else to word that.
I suppose. He wanted me to go somewhere, and I didn't want to go there. He wanted me to say something, and I said no. I'll say the exact opposite. He wanted me to say, of course I denounce it, and then he was gonna say, well then why shouldn't Trump denounce it as well? But no, I got really mad at him because I'm like, first of all, you're asking the question as though I shouldn't have to. No, yeah, I'll take it. I shouldn't have to prove that I'm like not a racist.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's.
Armor located.
And I don't know. I don't think that I already have one. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
but I disagree with it. Like I mean, I just disagree with everything Daniel said. He's like, well, you're defending a racist, and I'm like, no.
See,
He said, "Give
his
me a name."
conclusion to what he was trying to get at was a fallacy. Like it was just wrong because of the fact that yes, he was an idiot for not doing it, in my opinion. But he's denounced it many times before. He's literally done a lot for the black community, which like a racist wouldn't do, and he's and he's labeled the KKK the most known white supremacist group in the entire world as a terrorist organization.
But that's
like,
what I'm saying. He already did that, and yet Daniel's not going to listen. Daniel's going to call him a racist again.
yeah.
So why should I care? Wait. Like, that's why I'm mad. Look, I get that Daniel wants
Hey,
to
you
vote
should
for the
come
third
over
party
here.
candidate. I don't care that he
Also, there's
is
the
going
UAV
to
if you want it.
vote for alright. I don't care that he's going to vote for the third party candidate. That's whatever. It's the fact that it's the fact that he's saying that he literally called the candidate that I like, that I supported, that has been clearly not racist, a racist into my face.
Yeah.
That's why I got pissed.
Ooh,
He
can I take
literally, he
that?
just said, no, he's a what?
The P90.
No, that's fine. Get out of here.
Fine, I'll take it.
If I find another one, I'll give you.
Oh, we have a
I mean,
helicopter.
Yeah, they're not gonna go first.
Okay.
If I find a different gun that's equal, I'll get it. Like just a decent. Just find me like a not an Uzi.
What about the special nice Uzis?
Depends on how special and nice they are.
Okay.
I hear something.
Oh, how did I miss it? So do I, and I saw a vehicle over by the
All
subway
right,
entrance.
here you go, dude. You can have it.
Okay.
I don't really like this one, but it's okay. I thought it was something else as well. If you see an MP7, though, let a guy know.
Okay. You want to check out the subway? Because I think that's where the fighting's coming from.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind. We have to go.
Oh,
Enemy juggernaut on the field.
what?
What?
He's far away. Don't even worry about him.
Okay. I'm going this way.
But by the no, he's far away. He's on the other side of the map, literally. So don't worry about him.
Okay.
Anyways, like the first thing he does is he comes out and he's like, "Yeah, man, Trump really acted like Ed does all the time in Magic." And I'm like,
I know.
he said
I
it.
was a little surprised by that too. I won't lie. Like I was just like, dang. I mean,
like-
okay, if we're
like-
doing pot shots at each other.
I was just like, "What the fuck?" Like I get that. Like, all right, so yeah, in Magic, I mean, yeah, I lie all the time in Magic. Are you kidding me? The amount of bluffs Magic is a poker with better cards. There's a precision airstrike. Do you want it?
I have a UAV. I'm gonna stick with that for now.
Allied
Well,
UAV
we're gonna.
overhead.
Oh.
We should also get moving because the
No,
gas
no,
is
no,
coming.
no, no, but there's people.
Oh, okay. Where?
Yeah, run this way. They're alongside of us. You see them?
Oh yeah.
To our right. So if we keep moving, we'll see them. I'm sorry, bro. I know it sucks. All right, let's run. Let's actually run this way. Oof.
The disrespect in that right there. Totally worth it. Oh my gosh.
I think it's gaining on us.
So do I. I have a gas mask, so I should be able to survive a little longer. but I think we should be
Run
good.
this way, run this way.
Vehicle here.
Okay. And I'm in.
Shit, they got
Where?
me too. Everywhere.
I don't see them. I literally cannot see them.
Solid work.
Get up.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, we're all gonna die. Don't worry about it.
Let's drop back out the way.
Nope.
It's fine. But like, cause I know that like, cause I kind of get what he was going to as far as like, yeah, like whenever I'm in Magic and like I don't quite have the cards to win, I will bluff myself into and say you don't want to attack me because you'll die. You want to attack Daniel because he's the bigger threat and stuff like that. Like and like, and it's not like I'm right and lying to you at the same time. You know, like.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying what's wrong, but I'm also saying that if you do give me the chance, I'm going to
Ready. You're next.
kill you. Like it's so I get what he was trying to say as far as like that, but like he just came out like so aggressively, like I don't know, like I don't know. He was insulting me constantly, and I was like, what the fudge?
For your release.
He was definitely coming at you. Like, I think he was just trying to make points, but I think, and so like I can see it, and so that's why like I didn't get offended or like do anything. But he also wasn't coming at me directly, and so that's part of the reason why I didn't get offended. So I can see where you're coming from, but I can also see where he's coming from.
I could see where he was coming from. It was the fact that he was like, he came at me real aggressive,
He did.
and I was a little too mad at it. And so I said some things. Do I regret it? Somewhat. Somewhat not. I mean, like, because that's the thing. He knows that I'm not being racist, or that I'm not a racist. He knows
Yeah.
that. Like, why? Because I pretty much subscribe to Jeremy Randanzo's idea that there is the only race we have is the human race. Like, and I pretty strongly adhere to that.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
Like, that's why I always get mad when they're like, "Oh yeah, well the African American vote." And I'm like, "No, it's just the vote." But whatever, continue.
Yeah.
The Hispanic vote? No. It's actually just the vote, but continue. You know, it's like this. So that's why I'm like, but like the way he said, he's like, "Oh, do you condemn it?" And I'm like, "I swear to God."
And I do see, like, I think that I think the thing is that Daniel has a bias, like a real heavy bias against Trump, and we have a bias towards him, and so because of that, like, we'll view things in different lights, and that's just how life goes, you know? When you like
Yeah.
someone or dislike someone, then you're just gonna like what they do or dislike what they do, and like, and you and I are willing, or at least I'm pretty sure you and I are willing.
They hit us hard that time. We will settle the score.
Are willing to like admit when someone does something wrong, even if we like them, but we're still gonna like them, even when they're even if they do something wrong. You know? Unless they like absolutely like 100% go like do something like completely in the wrong, like like it's illegal, and like if Trump were if Trump were to go to court tomorrow and be accused and actually be convicted of a heinous crime, then you and I would be like, well, dang, he should, like, he's an idiot. He shouldn't have done that. Am I wrong? We would say that, right? Because I know I would.
Wait, say it again.
If he were to go to court tomorrow and be convicted of a heinous crime, you and I would be like, dang, he's an idiot. He shouldn't have done that.
I would have been slightly depressed, but yeah, why?
Yeah, exactly though. But like, So like we're willing to be like we don't like that, like if they do something entirely in the wrong, then we're not going to support him for that. Um, but like the thing is that we're not like we still unless that actually happens, we still have our support for him, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like he hasn't done anything that loses my vote.
Exactly, and the same with me, and that's why, like, even though he was like for this debate, we both agree that he lost and he sucked in this debate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we both agree with that, but he's still gonna get our vote because even though he sucked and he lost in this debate, his policies haven't changed, and he still does good things. Like he still has our support because of that. So yes, he lost it. He lost this debate. Yes, he was an idiot. Yes, I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna put this word in your mouth. He should have condemned white supremacy there, as well as putting the blame on the left.
Would I have been much more? See, here's the thing. Trump, like, all right. So we're isolating the fact that Trump didn't say white supremacy, right?
Yeah.
But he also didn't say anything else. Like, that's why I was annoyed with Trump. It's because he didn't give any. I'm trying. Oh, okay. Nice job. He didn't give any answers.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like the white supremacy. He's on the wall behind you. It wasn't like Trump. It wasn't like Trump said he's behind you again.
Got him.
But it wasn't like Trump said.
It's not like he was like, oh no, white supremacy is good. But like, oh, I didn't see that guy. Sorry.
But no, like the entire debate, he didn't really say anything. Like all he was trying to do was focus everything on how terrible Joe Biden is, which, like, I get it. But like his like everything he said was like not that good. But so I don't want to say, like, all right, so he, like, why would you expect him to answer this in a calm, you know, voice where he says, yes, I denounce all of them. Yep, I denounce KKK, white supremacy in general. Yep, they're all terrible. When he didn't say a single, like, all he was doing the entire thing is yelling, which I was already mad at him for. Like, I was just like, Trump, why? Like, I was like, I thought this was gonna go good. He argued with the moderator, like Chris Wallace couldn't get a word in edgewise just to moderate it.
Yeah.
And so I was sitting there like, and I was like, dude, Trump, like, whenever my sister argues and she has to have the last word, and then, like, every single time, like, well, we can end the debate, and then she's like, also this, like, it pisses me off. And so I was like, I swear to God, Trump, like, you're making me mad. But like, and so I was a little mad. But like the whole thing with white supremacy and stuff, yeah, he's already said it. He doesn't need to say it again. It's just a dick move when you're asking him to say it again. And I'm like, Daniel's being an asshole by it. That's what I'm like. That's what I was trying to prove. I was like, Daniel, you're the one who's demanding. He says,
I didn't even realize it.
You're not. I was gonna say I'm not gonna be able to help you with that.
It's okay. I didn't even. I had no clue whatsoever he was here. I didn't hear glass break. I didn't hear anything. So that was great ambush on his part. So.
You're up next. Get ready.
Anyways, go on ahead.
What the fuck?
And I do see that point of view. The reason why I didn't see it originally is because of the fact that they.
Because why do you constantly Daniel does the same thing that the left does. They're like, denounce it again or else. We need every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes you need to denounce, otherwise we quit. And I'm like, he said it once. That's enough. What more do you want? You know who has never said to the opposite? Joe Biden.
Joe Biden is one of the most wish-washy
Hey man, let's just play normals.
Okay.
I'm losing more than I'm gaining, and it's just not going to be fun if if we're only allowed 2 fights the entire time.
Fair enough.
So, I mean, we can play this one out. Like, don't kill yourself or anything. But I've lost every single fight I've been in basically, and like and I don't think I should have, and so either I'm just like terrible tonight or something, but I'd rather be terrible in normals where I can at least die like 18 times a match instead of like twice and then twice over like 10 minutes.
It might just be
Yeah.
because of the fact that we're talking politics. Usually, when I talk politics, I'm a little worse when I'm
I was gonna
playing,
say,
or whenever my mind is like occupied on one thing.
Yeah,
And
and I've been super mad too. Like Daniel's my best friend, and he just came out swinging today, and I was like, oh my god, dude, like what did I do to you that would cause you to hate me so?
yeah. There's a shop here. All right, let me go and buy you back. But yeah, no, it's definitely. I still don't fully understand why he left though. Like I both understand and don't understand why he left.
Oh, well, I don't think you understand Daniel quite the way I do. I knew exactly why Daniel left. Because Daniel and me know how to push each other's buttons too. That's the bad part about being like friends for so long. We know he's like, I know that if I directly contradict what he's saying on purpose, like he will get mad at me and like just get furious.
Gotcha. What?
And he knows that like I don't take well to like the pot shot after pot shot after pot shot. Eventually I get fed up. And so like we kind of just pushed each other's buttons to the max.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like it had nothing to do with politics. Like he wouldn't have quit because of politics. He quit because me and him got mad at each other, and we got mad. Like I don't know. Like it's just one of those things where we got mad at each other in our own way. You know how you don't understand magic, like why Daniel does stuff in magic sometimes, or why I do stuff in magic.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Gotcha.
We both know why. we both were like, you know, we knew why we were getting mad at each other. But I would still do it again because I'm like, I was furious. Like, you don't just gonna say that. Like, I don't know.
That it's like with politicians, how like people expect politicians to be able to take every single bit of criticism that ever comes their way, and not throw any shade back at other people.
But it's okay. We're okay now. Dang. And by okay, I mean I'm like sad because I really went. I'm like, if me and Daniel got back on, we'd probably like make up pretty quick. But also like, I think we're gonna cool off for tonight. That's
per guy code, if you guys were to talk again, you guys would be like, okay, I'm sorry. We good? We good.
like, I don't know. I got a little too mad because he's like, why are you, like, he literally said, why are you defending a racist? And I was like, I swear to God, like,
what the heck was that? This side, in the building. Maybe not. Maybe
No,
on the
they're
roof.
just running. No, I see them.
You see them?
Oh, I'm kind of mad that you got him.
Um,
I was gonna. I was
sorry.
trying to get. No, I tried to get him with my knife.
Oh. I should have tried to get him with my knife too. Oh, that's the gas. Okay.
Dang, this ain't that bad if I'm being honest. Yeah, I was just
There's
kind of
someone coming down.
furious.
Target here.
There's also a truck.
Yeah, there's. I don't know if the truck saw me or not.
Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Enemy UAV overhead.
What do you want to do? They're gonna go fight each other. Let's go after go. Yeah, they're after. Down. Got a double kill, but there's two others.
Okay.
So watch out. Like they didn't end their fight, so watch. Okay.
All right, go on, Ed. I'm gonna refill this last one.
Okay, watch my back.
I got the door.
Okay,
All right, moving up.
go. Okay, they're upstairs. They all the way up.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't see them. Let's go. Let's try to get to the.
Oh, the truck's gone. I think they got in the truck.
You're losing
Also,
ground.
that loadout drop is in the wrong direction. We won't make it. It's coming in now. Let's go. Let's get in this vehicle over here.
There's a vehicle moving towards us. Oh, you went the wrong way.
I did go the wrong way. I'm gonna get in this vehicle and come to you.
Okay.
I'll drive.
I'm gonna need your help. Can you just run over the guy?
Oh, that was close. Where are they?
They're gonna die if they come out. I'm gonna die. We need to run.
Okay.
Oh, where the fuck?
Ah, it
Can
didn't
you
work.
get me? Can you get me? Can you get me?
Yeah. Come this way. Come this way.
Alright, I wasn't sure if they were still. Yeah, I thought so.
I hate this game. Why does it never switch fast enough? I stopped 5 hours before he started shooting.
It's whatever.
All right, we can go to Norm's. Marksman rifle. What did I get? Eh. Alright. Moving over. Still can't play Norms.
What?
I still can't play Norms. It's still installing.
I didn't even have an install going links to game. It doesn't. It's not. It doesn't even. It didn't even tell me before.
I didn't realize either until right now. I need to figure out how to get this started because it's saying it's suspended. So let me.
Go, click it and then go. And it'll tell you what to do.
Okay.
ready in
Survival
1 hour.
pack is still being downloaded. Alright, let me go to my downloads real quick and see what it's looking like. It's got 30 minutes left. Okay.
Mine doesn't even say it's doing anything. Oh, there now it says it. It literally just did. All right, we can play more. That's fine. Let's play Warzone.
Okay.
I didn't realize. That's fine.
Neither did I. So anyone watching, make sure that you know that you have to download them separately, apparently.
Oh,
I apparently lost a viewer. I had 2 at one point.
Well, of course you lost a viewer. I was like, we went into politics and got pissed at each other.
Actually, he was watching for a good while. It was like, it had to have been within the last, like, I don't know, not even, maybe 10 minutes, halfway, because when I left the gulag this last time, that's when I saw the 2 viewers, so I don't know when, it was sometime between the gulag and now that I lost that other viewer. So they were with me through the politics. Sad day. Dude, we need to go to the subway at one point though, because
Okay,
from what I've seen, the subway is kind of similar to how bunkers work, where like there's a bunch of orange boxes everywhere.
Warm up while you can. We deploy soon.
And now that I've calmed down a little.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I heard you, you little punk.
I have not won a single fight where I have started shooting first. Or last, obviously, but like, I mean, like, I've honestly started shooting first like 8 times, and
Enemy soldier incoming.
I swear.
Warm up is over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Dang it. Alright, let's
Battle
see.
Royale. Gas is closing on your
Do you think we can make it to
position.
Hills, or do you want to go somewhere else?
where is the subway?
So there are 5 different stops. There's one over by the TV station, one somewhere over here by the quarry, by the airport.
Let's go to TV station and
Okay.
go to the one that's over there. I'll find it. I'm going like right on this building, like on the.
Alright.
There's quite a few people coming in.
Lovely. Alright, I missed the roof by accident, so I'm actually gonna go into the building.
But it's several other people.
Loser, never peek.
Your teammate is in the gulag now. If they survive, then deploy.
I didn't realize you're dead.
There's 8 people on the roof.
Gotcha.
Deploying to the AO.
Don't
It's
come.
funny how whenever I'm in
Meet
the
me
gulag,
somewhere
I
else,
do
because
fine.
I have a red access card, so I'm gonna pick you up. You tell me where to go. I'll meet you there. Ah!
Smooth.
Fudge me, don't hit me.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Right here.
Heading out.
Go.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you can keep driving. I'll get in no matter what.
Right, I forgot about that. Where's the bunker that's down here? Do you know?
No, I don't know where anything is down
Alright,
here.
I'm gonna... figures.
The best thing is to either do the lake or...
Here, get in. I need to look at the map real quick. Also, I am gonna reload this armor piece while I do this. Okay. Google. Modern Warfare. Warzone. Bunker. Locations. Here we go. Images. Okay, where's the circle? Well, if we want, we could go to the one that's over here by the quarry. Just north of the stadium, somewhere around here. There, right there.
Friendly located.
Okay.
All right, you want to drive?
Yeah, so after this, I should probably type up.
You're losing ground.
I should probably type up a response for Daniel.
What did Daniel say this time?
Nothing. I mean, like, I don't know. I guess it's not a response. Is it? A pro-sponse?
What? It's not letting me. It's not letting me do it.
What does it say?
I don't know. It's not saying anything. It's not. It's literally not even letting me pull it up. I don't know what.
Go! Get to the safe zone!
Really?
I don't know what's going on. Okay, wait. There's another one. There's supposedly two over here.
I'll drive.
All right, let's just go. Well, that didn't work.
You live. Knock it out.
Well, that happened. Do I have enough to buy armor plates? I don't. Alright, well, we can just go to the, what's it frickin' called? The subway. Check out the subway. Which is supposedly somewhere over by the stadium. I just don't know exactly where.
Oh, it should be right here.
I'll drive.
You got people?
Got an enemy.
Oop, I'm out. I'm down.
You're all right. I got you.
You firing at a ball?
Ah! I literally knocked one of them and I was shooting at the other one.
This is the Gulag. Survive and you can redeploy.
This game hates us, man.
Pay attention. You'll be out there soon.
Alright, I'm surrounded by my good luck charm.
Win here and you return to the front line. You lose, your fight is over. Earn your way out. Lost the fight.
I shot first. How did he kill me? I want to see
That
this.
one. We'll be back to finish the job.
Whatever. Okay. Interesting. Do you want to try the Armored Royale? Oh, quads. Never mind. So what are you saying?
You'll read it. You'll read it.
Okay.
I'm just saying that I'm just saying what I said to you. It's just taking me a lot longer to type it into a concise statement.
I get that. I try to make my statements pretty as concise as I can.
We both knew that it was terrible.
Let me know when you're ready, by the way.
Alright, just give me a sec. I wanna like write it all out.
No worries.
How do you spell criticize? Oh, there we go. It occurred to I put an S there instead of a Z.
Wow. Wait, when did The Big Bang Theory get discontinued?
Long time ago. They finished it. It didn't get discontinued. I'm pretty sure they ended it with like the marriage of someone and someone. And then the young Sheldon came out afterwards.
Yeah, I hated that.
Shoot, I forgot my last point. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm out of liquids. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Nice long. Let's see what you had to say.
Long thing. But I followed it up with a meme, so hopefully it feels better. I got 2 memes, there we go.
Actually, the moderator asked them both.
What?
The moderator asked them both if they're willing to
No, I
renounce
didn't.
white supremacy.
He did not.
Yeah, he did.
No.
Yeah, when he was asking the question, he said, "This is a question I want both of you to answer." Then he proceeded to ask the question.
Let me. Where do you find this? Because I can't. Looking things up is hard. Don't judge me, okay?
No, no judgment. I like them both. I like them both. Both the memes are great.
I figured I'd tone it down from you. But you need to tell me the.
The
You
what?
need to tell me to where to look up the script so I can.
Let me see. Let me see if this one will do them both. Well, we'll do the question first, I should say.
You have repeatedly criticized.
To answer his
No, you have
his statement.
repeatedly.
Wait,
You have
just 1
repeatedly. No,
second.
you've been talking
He
back
made
and
a
forth.
statement.
I'm asking you.
I would love to
you know,
end it.
sir.
I would love to end it.
You know, if you want to switch seats, we can
very quickly.
We can do that. But
If he said that the National Guard, it would be over. There'd be no problem.
Okay.
But they don't want to accept the National Guard.
You have repeatedly criticized the vice president for not specifically calling out Antifa and other left-wing
That's right.
extremist groups. But are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland? Are you
I'm willing
prepared to
to do that,
specifically
but-
do it?
I knew he did it! I knew he did it! See? I
He said sure.
swear! I knew that he said
sure
it!
twice.
He said it 3
He
times!
said sure.
He said it... Okay,
He
wait,
said
I'm gonna
sure.
count. I'm gonna
He said
count how
sure.
many times
He
he says
said
it.
sure.
Groups. But are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups
1.
and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw
2.
in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland? Are you prepared
3.
to specifically do it?
I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing.
Yeah, he said it 3 times.
What are you saying?
I'm
Yeah.
willing to do anything. I want to see
Well,
peace.
then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it. Do you want to call them What do you want to call them? Give me a name. Give me a
White
name.
supremacists and
Who would you like me to condemn?
proud supremacists and right
Proud
militia.
Boys, stand back and stand by. But I'll tell you what. Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left, because this is not a right-wing problem. This is a left.
So, anyways, he did not ask Biden.
Okay, yep, you are right on that one. I was right to Daniel, though.
I know.
knew that he said yes before it. I knew it. When Daniel was reading the script, I was like, oh, maybe I just misheard, and I put it in my head. But he does say sure 3 times. He says yes, yes, yes. But it's not that. I knew he did it. If someone proves me wrong, I'm willing to admit I'm wrong. But now that I just heard it, I'm like, I wasn't wrong. Ow.
What's that?
If someone hits you, you tell the teacher. You don't hit them back. This is our no bullying policy.
All right. Well, now that I have I said my piece. I put memes in there, so hopefully he doesn't hate me now.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, I was watching a TikTok your sister sent me.
Let's go into it.
Okay. You are right, though. I thought it was a question asked to both of them because Joe Biden answers it later on. He's all, I guess, I'm willing to denounce it. But it might just have been because Trump asked him. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit.
I'm putting all the memes in so he can feel better about himself.
Not an organization.
You got it.
Not militia. That's what his FBI director said.
Well, then you know what?
No, we're done, sir. We're moving on to the next one. Everybody in your administration tells you the truth has a bad idea.
I tell you what,
You have no idea.
Antifa is a dangerous
All right,
radical
gentlemen, we're
group.
now moving on to the Trump
And
and
you ought to be
Biden
careful with
records.
them. They'll overthrow you.
When a president, I'm going to ask a question. Hey, NBC News
Okay.
viewers.
Yep. Nope. Okay. You were right on that end. I was right on the other end. He does deny it. He does say yes.
I agree. Well, I mean, I was mad too. Like, the reason he said, that's the thing. I was like, he was short with him because he's like, sure, I'll do it, but I've already done it a million times. Guess who hasn't? That's why I replied to Daniel the exact way that I did, is because when you ask an idiotic question, why shouldn't I give you an idiotic answer?
Do you think it's the right time for me to send that video to him? To be like, yes, I was right. He did say sure 3 times.
No. He's asleep, so no. You can keep it for later. I already said it. And the thing is all right. So he says it, but I'm like, yeah, he didn't answer a single question calmly the whole night. He would start off he maybe got 2 sentences in. And that was it. And so I was like, I didn't even like what he did before. I didn't like how he handled it. If it were me, I would have stepped in right away and said, listen, hate groups are stupid. White supremacy is stupid. Blacks so is anti-racism. You want to know why? But then I would have gone into it. But and I would have been just as mad as him too, though. I would have been like, no, you guys are idiots. Stop it.
Yeah. No. I don't want to.
So anyways, the difference is that I'm friends with Daniel and not friends with Chris Wallace and Joe Biden, that's for sure.
Missed opportunity. I was going to do a finishing.
It's too dangerous, dude.
Dropping into the AO.
Anyways. So I was a little mad, but it's fine.
Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
So did you read what I had to say though?
Yeah, I read it all.
Do you agree with what I had to say or no? I was furious. I think that's because I've heard the same thing over and over and over. Also, he just because it was funny because he was so he starts off with the dig on me, and I'm like, well, okay, whatever. And then he goes, also he has no class. He's an asshole, and I'm like, hold on there. also, do you want to go dam or do you want to go
Gas is closing in your
fields?
position.
We can go
Suggest
dam.
you
Let's
get
do
moving.
dam.
So, but like, yeah,
Yeah,
and
no,
he has no
I do
class.
agree. The only thing
like,
that
and
I didn't
especially
agree
like with the
was
McDonald's thing, and I was like, dude, everyone quit on him, so he did like what he had to do, and also like it was fun because he was like, he did like he was. Like I was so mad. Like, he was like, you have no class, and I'm like, the fuck do you care about class for if you're talking? Like, what the hell is this shit? Like class? That also got me mad. I'm like, what the? What kind of like leftist BS shit is that? No class, my ass. No class. Jesus Christ. That one got me. But anyway, alright, I got riled up again. Anyways, and then he said that, and I was just like, yo, man, that's like, now you're just kind of like being mean for the sake of being. Did you just take that? No, you didn't.
Take what?
Nothing. Alright, we're gonna keep the car because we're gonna have to run. Where's
We
that?
want to go. Where are you going?
Nowhere. I need help.
Right there.
Movement
Right
here.
there.
Movement here.
I don't know where he is. I'm not out there. I'm outside.
He's right here.
Movement here.
He went that way.
I'm moving.
He's upstairs.
I'm being hunted by a praying mantis. How the fuck did he get me?
Where are you?
He got me with a helicopter somehow, dude. That was bullshit. He shouldn't have got me with a helicopter.
Your teammate is in the gulag.
I was behind a wall and I glitched through the wall, so I killed. Yeah, if you want, you can go up and try to get him.
I'm pretty sure he's staring at the ladder right now.
That was
See
some
if I can find a
supreme
different way.
bullshit. Like some supreme bullshit. Well, aside from the fact that I'm still mad, I'm like, it's whatever.
Dang it! I downed him and then his teammate killed me.
Oh well.
You're in the gulag now. Fight your third redeployment. The fight has begun. Get ready, you're next. Win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Beat them down or capture the objective. Done. We're sending you back to base. The enemy took that one. We'll be back to finish the
Apparently,
job.
this is our not our night for one-on-ones. Let's go.
I think I'm gonna do one more and then just go into GTA, spin the wheel, and then probably go to bed.
Okay. Yeah, he must be asleep. What did I do with my... There it is. You know, I like how support for games, like when you contact them, they take forever to get back to you. Like the absolute longest.
Wait, say that again?
So I made a purchase in a game, in a phone game.
Oh.
And I contacted support being all like, hey, listen, I purchased this, why am I not having access to it? And I didn't hear back from them. But then later on, I contacted them being all like, hey, if you guys do this for this game, it'll be like it'll make this game way more fun. And they contacted back already with that one. But support? Nah, support isn't
Check your
nearly
gear and
as
weapons.
important.
We go soon.
Alright, I'm gonna check to see if the game itself is fixed.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Darn, didn't work.
Training
Oh
is
no, wait,
over.
Daniel
Time to
just
see
looked
what
at
you
it, so
have
he's
learned.
not asleep.
Also, I didn't win any jackpots today.
Aw,
So
dang it.
I have to go to work in the morning.
Wait, what are you chewing? Don't look at me like that.
What I wouldn't give to look a day in the future. How
Okay.
easy it would be.
I have a question, would you rather question.
Okay.
Gas is closing
Would
in
you
your
rather
position.
be able
Suggest you get moving.
to rewind your life or pause your life? Why did it come out on that side? I was
Rewind. Continue.
You'd
Rewind
rather
is-
rewind. Why rewind your life and not pause it? There we go.
Because I could. I don't think you like. Did you listen to my last statement of if only I knew what was going to happen a day ago? where I said if only I could see if I could look in the future a day, and then get the lottery numbers. I could also look right now and be like, oh, those are the lottery numbers. Let me rewind, and then I'll win.
All right.
Here's the real question: do you think that they would get like? Do you think that they would like form an investigation if I won all like 3 lotteries
Oh,
in a
absolutely.
row?
They would 100% form an investigation if you
True,
won
true, true.
3 in a row.
But would they be able to prove anything and take it away from me? Is the real question.
No, because technically
Wait,
you
wait,
aren't
wait,
doing
wait, wait,
anything
wait, wait, wait.
illegal. It's just that you're
Let me-
doing stuff suspicious.
So I need help. By the way, I was stupid.
I saw it.
Welcome
Hang
back.
on, did you read what I said?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I want to apologize because one, I shouldn't have gone all out like that because I did because I was mad. That's all.
I'm coming over to your house now. Don't die, don't die. No, don't die. No! Okay,
What?
good.
I didn't. But hang
I'm
on,
sorry,
hang on.
I
Let
was
me,
like attacking you guys as
but
well.
can I? All right, but let me like even more apologize. Like I hope you can kind of see where I was coming from, because I was like, I get the whole I get a lot the whole thing with Trump, and I get why people are so mad and everything.
Did you kill
But
two
like
people, or was one
I
of
was
those your
like,
other bodies?
no, I killed everything. But I was already furious that the debate went so badly, and then like the way, I don't know, maybe it was just I thought it was a personal attack on me. 'Cause you're like, do you support white supremacy or something like that? And I was like, excuse me, like, so I just got a little mad there. So I'll give it, but
Why
also like
Flip, did that?
I am willing to admit that like the whole thing was terrible. Trump did like the worst job I've ever seen of someone debating someone. It's like they'd never been to a debate before. Like, but so I was furious at everything, but also like I just kind of I felt a little attacked.
Yeah.
That's all.
I understand. But know that I'm not trying to attack you guys. I just like really dislike Trump, and I could
can
see how me
understand.
attacking Trump like would come across as an attack on you guys.
I think it was just the fact that you were like, also he plays like Ed and Magic, and I was like, what? Do you, why? Like I don't know. I was just like, what do you? What? Stop it!
It's just like the best example I could think for like
There's a car here.
like the kind of like lying that Trump
It's at the store.
that you
See,
do.
but maybe it's because like I don't mind that thing. Like how do I say this? All right, so Trump said like the
him.
truest thing both of them.
Yeah, it was only one. He was trying to bring his team back.
Trump said like the truest thing I've ever heard. Joe Biden has been in the government for 47 years, and now suddenly he's gonna fix everything. But I don't like. So hang on. So rhetoric-wise, I think that like we're at one of like the worst positions in like that America has ever been in. But like the state of the nation, if COVID didn't exist, I don't think we'd like. I don't like. Like if COVID didn't exist, it would change everything. And I think that's the main thing. Cause COVID changed it to where it didn't become like all Joe Biden was like, but you killed so many people with COVID, and then Trump was like, but if you were president, you would have killed more people with COVID. And I'm like, no, actually, that's not how this works. COVID just kills everything. Because it doesn't, it's not racist. It actually kills everyone at the same rate. And so I'm like, you know, like this, and then they're like, well, I would have closed it early. I closed it too soon. I closed it. You didn't close it soon enough, or, you know, like all that stuff. And I was just like, I don't know, like it got really annoying to me. That that's the other reason why I was like so mad with it, is because I'm like, COVID was like an equal thing. Like everyone got damaged by it, and like that's why I was so mad. Oh, okay. Because like Trump was all like, I was like, Trump, what you need to say is, by the way, like Trump made me like pissed. I don't know. Have you ever watched a debate before, Daniel?
Yes. And they've never been like that awful.
Okay, well, I have not.
I don't know.
So,
Last year with Hillary Clinton,
this was like an eye-opening thing for me in like a couple ways. I thought that this was gonna be like Trump saying, like I thought it was gonna be Biden said something, Trump says, "No, you're lying. Here's why, and also you're fat," or something like that. Like I thought that like he was gonna be Trump, but I thought like he was gonna be like, but like no, like I was like baffled at how bad everyone was. But I also still think I still think that like you can disagree with me on policy, and I understand if you disagree with me on policy. But as far as policy goes, I don't disagree with Trump on much.
Oh.
I mean, like, if you would like to tell me what policies you disagree with, you can. But like, I don't.
Like we've talked about it. I just really dislike like how. Okay, and
hey, because that's the thing. Like, I can understand like you not liking it as a race of personality, but also like we've had like I don't know how to say this. We've had the same politicians that were the same way for how many years now, and nothing ever got done.
Legitimately, my biggest beef with him is how he vilified immigrants and anybody who's the other. And how he talks like the root of most of our issues are from illegal immigration or the other or thugs or criminals.
Hey,
when he himself
sorry, I'm just gonna
like
interrupt
evaded
5 seconds.
taxes. Oh.
They have self-revive kits that you can pick up now. Alright, go ahead and finish now.
Oh my God.
Or like, he's become like this figurehead and this rallying point for people who do support, like, who are extreme or who are racist. And he like he doesn't. I know you like he said it before, but like it's not easy to just be like, no, I don't support it. Just like if somebody's like, hey, are you a Christian? Like, would you ever get tired of answering a question? No, even if they're being spiteful, like you'd like answer their question, then continue going because like when it's a yes or no question, it's a yes or no question. But he's kind of using his like with his position, he doesn't really have an issue because he like knows he has support from these kind of people, and he knows that there isn't really like. He has balls in all these ways, but then he like refuses to like condemn wrongdoings because he condemns weird people is what I'm trying to say. and makes enemies out of the other and people that he disagrees with. But he's very like kind of flip-floppy in that sense, because he himself does these things or like glorifies people who do like some terrible
Gas is
thing.
closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
That's probably my biggest issue with it.
Gotcha. Also, I want to say something real quick as well. So I thought Ed said something wrong in the statement that he sent you, and so I looked up the speech, and Trump does say, he, like when he's asked the question about do you condemn white supremacists, he says sure 3 times before like the rest of his statement. So I was right about that part, that he does say yes, and then.
By the way,
doesn't
I
do
do
it
think
in a good way. He could have done it way better.
I do think my main problem with Trump is that he still is a businessman. Like he's not a politician, because politicians are the worst kind of liars.
Yeah, they are.
Where they're like really like they will lie to everyone's face constantly and get away with it. But like he's a businessman liar, and businessmen liars are they lie pretty.
Who did you shoot at?
Right there, he's down. So
Okay. Just downed.
yeah,
Okay, I'm going in.
I couldn't kill him. But anyway, like, so he's a businessman liar, and so like he calls like, he was like, oh, Kim Jong-un is not that bad a guy, you know, and he like meets with him, and he's like treating him like he's treating him like a businessman would treat someone, you know, where he's like, oh no, Trump's not that bad a guy, you know, or I mean, I hate my life.
Victory rests on your shoulders.
I hate
Finish
everything.
the mission.
What the fuck? How is... Oh, I hate this game. But anyways, so like, I do agree that Trump is very much... Can you revive
Where are you?
me quickly? No, I'm
that's
dead,
what-
so...
oh, okay, gotcha. I'm coming.
I need like, go, jump up, jump. No, hurry up, though.
Sorry, I'm getting
Yeah,
the
you can come up and do it later. So like, I do agree that Trump is very wishy-washy in a businessman sort of way, where he wants to get all of his clients, you know. And so like, I agree with that. Oh my gosh. So he's fighting right there. So I do agree with that, and I definitely don't think you're wrong in saying that. But I feel like I would rather have him
Gosh, I love my P90.
than a normal politician, if that makes sense. Do you kind
Also,
of
there's
see
an
where I'm
armor
coming
satchel
from?
down here if you need it.
I
As far as
told
in
you guys
general.
about that guy out in Iowa, who like the black dude who was tortured and then lit on fire and thrown into a ditch.
I have no idea if you did or not. Sure, let's say yes.
Anyway,
you
like,
just did.
because
So
that kind of
yes.
so like what I'm trying to say is like normally like racism has always existed in the U.S. and like it's always been kind of like this hush
Well,
hush, like no, it's
yeah.
gone, no, it doesn't. And what I'm trying to say is he's kind of become like a rallying point behind that for it and for that behavior.
I do see
And
what
that's
you're
why I
saying
think it's
in that
important
too.
to kind
Yeah.
of like to be like,
Are
no, this
you
isn't okay.
fucking
But
kidding
like
me?
he just won't do it, which is, and it's like not a difficult thing to do, and that's where I have the issue.
You live.
I don't disagree in the fact that like, because like I said, yeah, I do see where you're coming from with that,
There's armor
and
plates if you run through
annoy
here.
me as well. It really does.
Also, I made the issue of Deja posted something about it,
Enemy UAV overhead.
and like
Oh,
about the
I thought
debates,
there
and I
was
basically
another
just told
armor
about how
satchel,
both
like,
sides were a
so-
joke. And she asked me if
There's
she
a
would
gas mask,
consider
too,
this
if you wanna
current
grab that.
election like a form of voter suppression, or like the election and debate. And I was like, yeah, like just because, but I've kind of talked about how like it's a two-party system. Like I gave like a general like blanket statement to like, yes, I think it's corrupt, and I think just the whole system is terrible, and like it's just an issue, and something's gonna give soon. And now Flossie is like, and so and like
no.
Deja like liked my post and everything, and it was like fine and done with. But now Flossie's like, yes, because the CIS white male, this is what the nation is made for, and it's racism on all levels. What are you doing for? And now it's like attacking me, and I was like, I literally like didn't even say anything against anything. I just
well,
like
now I feel bad. Do you need a hug? Cause
no, no, that like just happened.
That's
Like
the
while you were
exact.
talking
I
to me.
know, but that's the exact reason why I don't post anything on Facebook or anything.
Because like I was literally like Deja
my
posted
God.
it, and I was like, yeah, like I actually like. Because she was like, yeah, like both sides are trash, and it's like one of the first times I've seen like Deja say like.
Do you want me
I've
to
seen
give
Deja like
you
speak out
a,
against
box that way you can get
Biden.
the ghost back?
Oh yeah.
Gas is closing.
But so like Deja spoke out against Biden, and so I've basically just shared literally a meme talking about how Biden and Trump like have very similar policies
Shoot,
to a
right there, right
degree,
there.
like where they like are line up on, you know. And then like now Flossie's attacking me
I'm sorry, bro.
because I'm a straight white male, and I'm like, yo, that doesn't like that wasn't even part of this discussion right now.
By the way, I think that like I do want you to know that like if it wasn't the fact that like if this was like Trump's first thing and not his like that he was the incumbent president, I think I probably actually would vote for your candidate. Just so you know, I do want you to know that
I would. I hated Trump the first year.
Yeah, I was just more concerned with you know what I was concerned with? It's the Supreme Court justices. And you know what's happened is I've gotten my wish. But anyway, so now I'm pretty happy with whatever goes on now. But like, yeah, I definitely understand. I just wanted to like also point out though that like I'm not trying to discredit you either because I think your opinion is correct. But I think I'm just at the point now, like, where Trump, because he's the incumbent president, and also, like, I don't disagree with what he wants to do right now, that I think I'd still vote for him in this election. But I am, like, I think I am pretty much done with the two-party system now. Unless someone, like, unless there's a Republican that's actually good. I'm pretty much done with it. So I do agree with you there. I hope you liked my memes. Did my memes make you feel a little better?
I was talking to Jordan on that phone while she was walking her dogs. I didn't look at the actual memes.
Oh,
I just read that paragraph.
You should go ahead and look at the memes because hopefully
I
it'll make
love
you feel
the
better.
one with the chair. That one's mine.
Yeah.
So there's like one thing too, like with what you said, Ed, because the reason I left is because of what you said. It's one thing to like jokingly,
No,
like I'm
no,
okay with like
I did say I
off-color
was sorry.
jokes
Well,
and like
because
off-color, like
I was
even
being
like
I
jokingly
did it-
spiteful, but like
I did
that
it
was
for
just
you,
straight
too.
spiteful.
No, I understand. I did it specifically for you, and like you know how like when you've been friends long enough, you know how to exactly push each other's buttons. I kind of did. Like I knew exactly like what you would do because like if you're trying to make a point and someone like completely goes the opposite way and like will not even let you try to make your point, you get mad. So I did that, and so it was just out of spite, and I hope you obviously know that I didn't mean it and that I was just saying it to get you mad, but also I am sorry for just trying to get you mad.
It's okay. Like it's one thing to get me mad, but like what you said, like that, like that's
that's
not
the
really
thing, it's
okay
like-
in like any sense ever.
But that's the thing is that that's why I was so mad. Is because like I was mad because that's what they're doing to Trump constantly. They're like, so why aren't you racist now, huh? You were racist forever, right? Why aren't you racist now? And he's like, but I'm not racist. Can't you see that I haven't done? No, you're racist, right? And so like that's where I was like, do you want me to be racist? Is that it? Like that's why I got mad. I was like, do you
Where's
want
the
me?
nearest?
I'll full on be racist. That's why I was like getting mad. It's because it's the same thing that there is no store.
There is none.
Oh, there is. I don't know why it's not. I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's not letting me do it.
I'm gone.
But like I don't know. That's why I got so mad is because I'm like, when people say that, they expect you to just say, "Oh no, I know I'm not racist," you know, and then they're like, "Oh, but what you're doing is racist," you know, and so I was like, if you want me to like say that I'm racist. Like, I'll say the most racist thing I can think of, and that's why I got mad, because I was just like, it was like completely out of spite. That's what it was. I was like, if you want me to say I'm racist, fine, I'll say the most racist thing I can think of, and that at the time was the most racist thing I could think of. But I don't know, man. Like, it wasn't even meant as a joke. It was meant because I was mad. Like, I would never say that as a joke. Like, I was mad because I was like, dude, you do, like, I don't know. I will admit I got in trouble over this because I did the same thing back in high school, and I got in big trouble over it, like big trouble. There's two guys on the roof where you're at.
I kind of figured there were people over here. I'm surprised that they're on the roof and didn't kill me.
Would you say the same thing if you were the president?
Say wait, what would I say? You mean say what I said to you? No.
Yeah.
Wait right there.
I get what you're saying, and I get, like, I know, because I got, like I said, I got in the same, like, predicament in high school, because literally Olu and I think it was mostly Olu and Stefan
They have ghosts.
were like ragging on me. They were ragging on me because of something that they're like, oh, they said something racist, right? And I was like, dude, that's kind of racist. And they're like, no, and they like gave like the same talking points as normal. And so like, so I got really mad at them, and I was like, you know what, we won the war though. All right, I did something bad. And
Victory rests on your shoulders. Finish the mission.
Wow.
Enemy UAV overhead.
What absolute assholes. I'm not playing this game no more. I can't do it. But anyways, I don't know, man. Like, I get what you're saying, but I didn't even mean it as a joke. I meant it just to be like to make you mad because I was like done. I don't know.
Enemy UAV.
Because like obviously I don't believe it and I don't agree with it. Like, so that's where it was kind of just because I was mad.
Gas is inbound.
I don't
Marking
know.
new safe zone.
I don't even know anymore. I probably shouldn't have said it, but I got mad.
Friendly drop back on the
By the way, if you want to know, I also have like, if you want to know my real beliefs on racism, like, I'll go ahead and tell you, like, I get really mad at people who cry racism because I'm like, it's really funny how we always quantify everything with race anyways. And so, like, we never actually give up racism. Like we continue it by, like, or we almost encourage it by, like, the way we say things. Because, like, everyone's like, oh, the black vote and the Latino vote and black people and this and black people and that and Latino this, Latino that, and then white people this, white people that. But no one ever says people anymore. Everyone just says everyone defines everyone by their race first in this country. And that didn't used to happen. It used to be that we were people. You know?
Yeah.
And that gets me really mad because, like, when we were growing up, it was people first, and then belief second, and then race, like, at 10th place, you know? Because that's what it was. We were all people. Like, that's it. Like, that's how it goes. And like, when everyone says, like, race and stuff like that, like, it always gets me annoyed because, like, the only race that there really is like the human race, because technically the amount, like, the amount of melanin and other things like that we have that quote unquote make us different from other people is like there's the same amount of genetic variance in, like, from white person to white person than there is from a white person to black people. Like, literally, if you took out the amount of melanin in their skin and then certain facial features that are common to genetics, right, and stuff like that, like, we would be the same people. Like, if you were to take a white person and just give them the same, like, facial features as a black person, they would be just as different from every other white person as they would be from a black person, as they would be from an Asian person and stuff. And so, like, it annoys me that we're still constantly on this whole thing with race. So there you go. That's my real thing with racism, is that, like, we're all contributing it by not acknowledging that we're all people, and like we shouldn't be defining people by their race, and we still are. So anyway, there's. I hope you feel like that's where I'm at with the whole race issue.
Also, a little divergent. I have a question for both of you.
No.
Ed, is yours done downloading? And Daniel, how is your download going?
Wait, aren't you guys playing? How is it downloading?
So, Warzone is fully installed. The Norms is what's downloading.
They installed Warzone because they're hoes. But they didn't even tell us that we need to install a second thing.
Yeah, mine finished installing while we were playing our last game, so I can play Norms now. But I don't know about Ed, and I'm curious how your download is.
Hang on. I am actually in GTA right now, so I'll have to exit out.
Okay.
Or we could go to GTA.
Do we want to go to GTA instead?
I wanna go to GTA. Because it's still downloading for me, so I'm going to GTA.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know, Daniel. I hope you understand like where I'm at with that whole thing, and I hope you accept my apology, because I clearly didn't mean it and was only saying it because I was mad and got riled up and was just trying to say the worst thing I could think of to get you mad.
I accept your apology. I'm sorry that I came out swinging.
Okay.
I have a really difficult time personally, like. I don't know, if I'm going to support somebody, I need to support them fully, or like the majority of them fully. You know what I mean? Like, I can't have any big deal breakers.
No, I definitely see what you're saying.
Alright, I'm going to end the stream real quick, guys. Goodbye to the one person viewing me. You have a good night. And I'm going to move us. If you stick with me, I'm going to raid a channel. So, you guys have a good night. Alright, you guys can continue.
No, I just definitely understand what you're saying with like, and I think that's a big difference that me and you have, is that while I understand that point of view, and I think it's an idealist point of view, which I don't mind.
How do I go up?
Me personally, like.